This is a third installment of the course. I don't know what kind of course it is. I don't think you could get any real credits for this course. This is about arranging the data. So this is kind of the real world. And I've done this on and off, and it's kind of boring. So I've gotten going all the way back. Here, this is 2004, and then we've gotten all the financial statements, and I've gone through and put the with the read PDF, okay, and the various financial statements, okay, going back to all these years. Sometimes they were different formats. So obviously, what I did, not obviously, I went to Chrome, Google Chrome. I downloaded the data. Then I used the read PDF file. Okay. And then the main thing I want to show you on this one really is now we've got so many different files. Oh, this is horrible. Oh, it's a disaster, really. Not really. So what we're going to do is now arrange them all. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, this is the summary for 2011, a nice little summary. Okay, and to get that to go to the beginning of the sheet, I think there are two. This is really a thing about shortcuts. I don't know. And you can do this 20 different ways. If you type 1 and go over here and put Alt-EIS enter, you can get a nice little format. If you want to always go to 365 days in a year or something, you put Alt-EIS and then put 365 and enter, and that's how fast you can do it. Alt-EIS is a wonderful thing. The other thing you can put is Alt-EL, and that deletes the sheets really fast. Now, that's some kind of old Excel thing from the older Excel, and I think it's a faster way to do that. The new young people will have a better way, perhaps, okay, or a different way, not necessarily better. But this Alt-EM allows you to move the sheets. That's what I'm really talking about now. And you can, I very often use this to put it into other sheets. But this time, all I'm going to do is whenever I find a summary sheet here, and what I did, just to remind, I pressed Shift Control A. We made a summary sheet. Okay, and then I'll delete this one for just a minute. Alt-EL. And then, where's our summary sheet that we made? Okay, now you can put Alt-HOR if you want. That's the new kind of thing. I just remember that for hour. It's kind of Alt-HOR, not quite. And then we can put summary 2011. Okay, I deleted the other sheet so I wouldn't have two names. That's Alt-HOR. So this also is a video, I suppose, about a couple of useful shortcuts for doing this analysis. And Alt-EM, and then once you put Alt-EM, now if you just press OK, what it would do is it would put it right in the very beginning, which could be a really nice thing to do. So, you could kind of get all your stuff right at the beginning. So now we have 2001 to 2004, 2005 to 2009, and we go all the way to 2011. Okay. Now if you press Control here, it goes, you press Control here and it goes to the beginning. I'm holding the Control key and then the Control arrow. That's the way. Okay, maybe that's too easy a thing to show you, but whatever. Okay, so let's do one more. So let's find another sheet where we have a summary sheet. So let's put Alt-EM, and this time let's just move it right here, and it says before sheet, so we better put it here. Okay, we don't want to create a copy, so then we have the summary. Okay, let's do that again. Control and Oops. Ah, shoot. Control. Okay. I found the competitors. We'll have another set of that's a set of videos talking about some more theoretical analysis of the cost of capital, which is appropriate to just about anything you're doing. Okay. And let's put Alt-E-M and do one more of this. Okay. Oops, look, I used a different name. Okay, now once you have these things together, I'm going to pause it and get a few more together. Now this process is a little painful and continuing. Um, if you right click, I've kind of put everything together. Now I'm going to do the last section. There was a sheet that was just for the assets. So I right click, go to the menu, for all the sheets, and then Alt-E-M. Okay. Again, right click, go to the menu. Let's start at the end and find the last time we didn't have any assets. Okay. Press OK, goes to the sheet, Alt-E-M. And what I should have done really is put the labels, so each one that says assets, excuse me, I should have put them in alphabetic kind of order and then made a macro that just sort of sorts the sheets. That's for that will be a new one sometime in the future. I have to find an old sort macro and do that. So I go OK, Alt-E-M, and it takes us back. So we're putting all our assets together. We've got all our liabilities together. We've got all our profit and loss statement together, and so forth. So that's just going through one by one. And the only sheets left there will be the kind of those base sheets, Alt-E-M. Okay. And I've got a couple more to finish. So just bear with me. Okay, so now the last part of reformatting the statements is once you've got them arranged. So we've got the income statement. Notice I didn't. This is why. I should make this again. I should have put them all in the same format and just sorted out the sheets with a macro, but I didn't do that. Okay. So we have the profit and loss statement for various different years. All right. And we're just going to put them all in the same sheet. So all I'm going to do is press, what you can do is press Shift, Control, Space. Oops. No, you can't, because I've got a stupid little thing here. But if I didn't have that, you can press Shift, Control, Space and get the whole thing. Control X. And I'm just going to start putting them next to each other. And then I'm going to press Alt-E-L. Let me do it just one or two more times. So we can just press Shift, Control, right arrow, Shift, Control, down arrow a few times, Control X. Alt-E, Control V, excuse me, oh shit. Control X, Control V, Alt-E-L, okay, and then one more. Okay, Control X. Okay, you got the idea. That was embarrassing. I'm going to stop this now. So we're going to arrange all the data sheets like this. Now once we arrange all the sheets like this, the names, in this case, the names looked actually pretty good, surprising. There was a little T here that's probably off, and they're not exactly in the same order. Okay. And we're going to use this union function to put them together in the next video. But that's enough of just arranging the data. And it's maybe one of the most painful parts. And once again, there really should be a macro that maybe helps you with some of this. And think about that.